What's up, coolers? What's up, football lovers? What's up, lovers of good football? This is another game, another W, and we're here to discuss it. I have one simple request to make of you. If you love Barcelona, if you love good football, and if you love good commentary, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified whenever FC Barcelona news or updates are available on this channel, Barca Manager. Without further ado, I want us to discuss the game. The game against Racing Santander was relatively cool. As we all know, they are the best team in the second division and they are the highest scoring team in Europe in the second division. It wasn't an easy game. I know we always say this and we have come to expect W's as Barca fans. We are spoiled for wins. This would be our 11th straight. No, not 11th. This will be our 12th or 13th win on the bounce. Can you imagine? From a team that was decimated by injuries, we were receiving L's from all the big teams here and there. We were so inconsistent this season. To win 13 straight matches, it's an excellent feat. Kudos to Hansi Flick, who stayed calm and who promised us a different Barcelona after the defeat at Stamford Bridge. This game, even though it took us a long time to score the first goal, I think it was around the 65th minute we scored when Ferran was assisted, I think, by Olmo. Olmo broke about two lines of defense and was able to find Ferran, who went past the keeper and slotted in seamlessly. It was a great game by everybody on the pitch. Also, I feel like this is becoming a normalcy where I always shout out Juan Garcia whenever he makes an amazing save. It was an amazing game from him today. He saved our behind. It was in additional time. I think the 4th minute of additional time. The ref added 5 minutes after the 90 minutes, and on the 4th minute, Racing Santander broke our offside trap. The flag was not raised by the linesman. They were through on goal. Thankfully, the player was foolish enough to not square it to his teammate. He attempted to beat Juan Garcia one-on-one, and we all know what that means. That means he gave us a chance to keep a clean sheet and to not go to extra time, because there was no way in hell we were going to equalize after we were going to go back in front after they had equalized in the 94th minute. But anyway, he wasn't smart enough to square it, and Juan Garcia made an excellent save. You could see that most of the Racing players were on their knees because that was the one opportunity they had to level the game, and if not to win the game, at least to give themselves a fighting chance in extra time. For a game that didn't have much action, I must say, it was at least Juan Garcia had something to do. Hey, it's good. Amazing game from everybody. It was a rotated side from Hansi Flick. He gave rest to Rafinha, he gave rest to Lewandowski, he gave rest to Pedri. I must say, he didn't give rest to Lamine, he didn't give rest to Kubarsi. Balde wasn't rested, and we didn't get to see João Cancelo, even though Flick said he would play some minutes. We didn't get to see him. Maybe Deco was the one that was right after all. He said Cancelo wasn't ready to play, and I see logic in why Flick didn't play him even if he was ready. It was a tight game, regardless of what the scoreline suggests. It was a tight game, and it was not time to experiment with somebody who hasn't played in a very long time, and then you put him in a high-level game. As this is, it is a high-level game. Forget that we're playing second division. Unlike Real Madrid that were knocked out by a relegation-threatened Albacete yesterday, we were playing the best team in the second division, the highest scoring second division team in the whole of Europe. So it wasn't a game to gamble. While the 11 was rotated, it was a relatively strong squad. We struggled to control the game in the first half with the midfield of Dani Olmo, Marc Bernal, and Marc Casado. We were not creating chances, and it was all level. We took the game to halftime 0-0. So I want us to discuss quickly about the game. As we can see, we had over 77% of the possession. Come on, it's to be expected. They had 23% of it, and we had an expected goal of 2.23, which reflects on the scoreline where we scored 2 goals. We had 17 shots to their 6. We had 6 big chances. Now let's look at it. Look at the rotated side. He maintained. I must say, Juan Garcia starting this still surprised me. As in, Flick really means business with Ter Stegen, and he also meant business when he said Ter Stegen starting against Guadalajara was just a one-time thing. It was just a one-time thing and nothing more. So I think even the German the German FA have told Andre Ter Stegen, Mats, our captain, that if he wants to go to the World Cup, if he wants to play at the World Cup, he has to be playing regularly for his team. They acknowledged his talent. They said he's the best goalkeeper they have, but he isn't going to go to the World Cup if he isn't match fit. At right back, we have Koundé. Koundé is one of the players too that has been overworked, in my opinion. He has played virtually almost every game. He hardly gets rotated. He didn't play against Guadalajara, though in the last round, I think that was the only game he has skipped this season. Our baby-faced defender, Pau Cubarsí. I must say, there's something about Cubarsí that isn't quite right this season. Those passes he used to give that we knew him for when he broke out as that 16-year-old, very courageous defender. I don't see them anymore. He hoofs the ball now unusually compared to who he was at the start of his career. But it's also surprising that Flick doesn't seem to want to rotate Cubarsí. I don't know why. Gerard Maldini, even though he was shaking the first half, he recovered excellently and played a good game. Balde was relatively quiet today. He handled his business. Marc Casado was good today. He played for 85 minutes and he was quite good. Marc Bernal, I heard something about the club wanting to loan him out. It is not a lack of confidence, more like they want him to keep developing and keep growing, as he's not seeing the minutes he should see at his age and with his talent. They said ultimately it will be his decision if he wants to go out on loan, but the club is advising him to. Dani Olmo was good today. Lamine is always Lamine. We know every game Lamine always tries to have fun, and he got a goal in added time. In the last minute of the game, he basically scored with the last kick of the game. Ferran did okay today. He got a good goal. Rashford, as always, probing on the left wing, doing what is expected of him. It was a good game from the team. Oh, it was Fermin who got the assist and not Olmo. My bad. The camera angle didn't let me see it properly, but Fermin got the assist today. Rafinha got an assist when he came home. He assisted Lamin's last goal on the counter with basically the last kick of the game. Pedri came in and he was low-key in the game. He was low-key for almost 20 minutes. He just basically was just distributing all the passes he could get and he could receive. Levy was unlucky with that last goal Lamin scored. Lamin wanted to assist him, but the ball was behind him. Sort of, he ran ahead of the ball. And no comment on Eric. Eric did his job for the 5 minutes that he was there. It is a great game from the team overall. A great game. We have come to expect victory from our team whenever they play. So, I mean, what can I say? Real Madrid out. Our biggest threats is probably Atletico de Madrid and Athletic Club. Those are our biggest threats. Madrid are out, so I mean, now it's just time for the players to recover and travel to Anoeta for a game. That would be a difficult game. Anoeta is not always easy to travel to, no matter what form Real Sociedad might be in. I must just say kudos to the boys, and please, once again, I am requesting that you like this video, you subscribe, so that we can keep growing. Thank you very much, Kules.